Perfect. Hello YouTube, welcome back to another game of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is going to be the fourth game of our best of 5 series between Soulkey and ByuN. So if you haven't seen the previous games, I really recommend watching. Looking in the description below, if you're of course watching this later after the stream, I recommend watching in the description. There will be links to the previous games where you can catch up. If you're on the stream, of course, you can tune back, but you will not be live at that point. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. I hope you have enjoyed the game so far. And let's quickly introduce our players before we spoil what the score is over here. So on the top left hand side here on Ulrena, Soulkey, who is on Team TCM-Gaming, and he is from South Korea. And he's the blue Zerg here. His opponent is going to be ByuN, who is the red Terran, and he is spawning on the bottom left hand side here. Team X Team, and he is also from South Korea. So let's have a quick look. Soulkey and ByuN. Now, score is about to be displayed, so this means spoilers. Currently, ByuN at 2, Soulkey at 1. And just a quick announcement to answer one of the questions on the chat. I'm pretty much streaming every time I am recording these days, so it's pretty nice to have some of my viewers or even non-subscribers coming in, potentially subscribing if they like what they see. The only thing is, during my streams, unlike other streamers, because I'm recording for YouTube also, I'm not actually answering questions other than, you know, in between the casts. That's when I'm actually communicating with you guys. Other than that, I will just be focusing on the game itself. So don't worry, I will not be ignoring you if you join me on my stream sometime. It is just simply because I only look at it in between games. So looks like we got a Reaper opening here from our Terran player. Quite standard. Although I have to say, ByuN has been quite fond of ignoring the Reaper and going straight into a double Marine and going basically for the drops at the very beginning. He's done that quite a lot, and definitely something that has been quite effective for him, since he is of course in the semi-final right now. Let's see, looks like we've got metabolic boost started here. One gas still being mined from, but just one drone. What that means essentially, of course, is that one drone is only there to basically just not pull it off. Just get a bit of income, but not a whole lot. He will eventually be able to bring out a roach warren and a few roaches, but I think he will first saturate this base with a few mineral workers and then bring more workers onto this. Now one Reaper is here. It's not going to do a whole lot. I mean, let's have a look. It did kill off one thing, which I assume is the Zergling. Yes, it is. Queens are now in position. And both of our players, again, going for the, you know, the slightly longer macro game. Now, here we go. ByuN throwing down a bunker. Now, as I was saying in the previous games, if your opponent is throwing down a bunker, then that means he's a little bit confused and he doesn't know what you're doing. And as you can see, he has not seen anything in his enemy's base. He's been denied vision pretty much the whole time. So a bunker generally means that it's just basically just you don't know what your opponent is doing, so you're throwing it down just in case there's going to be some sort of run by, some sort of aggression going down, which you know, it doesn't appear to be the case right now. He's getting himself a lair, which I believe is quite an early lair. 3.5 minutes is very, very early. Throwing a spine crawler down as well. Oh, and this Reaper managing to sneak into the base. And he's going to see everything. He's going to see the lair. He's going to see that there's only one gas. And then, unfortunately, losing his life in response. Okay. So it looks like we've got a drop here. Now, this is probably a Widow Mine in there. Yes, it is indeed. And let's see, Liberators are also being created, so one at a time. And there we go, there's a Spore Crawler here. Now, 4.5 minutes is typically the time that you would see some sort of aggression from air coming from your base. So he pretty much done this not because he saw something, but just out of anticipation of something happening. So typically, this timing is, on slightly bigger maps, it's about 4 minutes 30. In this map, obviously since the flight distance is so small, it was only about 4:25, I think. So he was prepared for it. He didn't know it was happening, but he was kind of, you know, probably thinking about it. So it looks like Liberator here, probably not making the best use of it, because of course Liberators are pretty damn terrible at attacking these. Now, just a note, that's quite an interesting window here. So army value, tech value, and economy value. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't split minerals and gas, so that's probably why I didn't use it from the very beginning. I do remember exploring all of the options, but as you can see here, Spire is on the way for Soulkey. Looks like he's got 4 gases. 4 gases, of course, is enough to support a Spire. He's going to have about 700 gas by the time that Spire pops up. So gonna probably pop out 6 or 7 minerals. I think it's might even be less because he doesn't have the minerals for it. Or he might wait until about 6. Nope, just gone with 4. 4 seems to be quite a new timing as well that I'm seeing a lot now. He's gone for the upgrade and he's got for 4 Mutalisks. Typically you see players getting 5 or 6 Mutalisks because that ensures that he one-shots all workers. So just a tad bit weird that a lot of players in this tournament in particular have only been getting 4 at a time. Now if those 4 manage to do any sort of damage, any significant damage that is, at that point they do tend to obviously go for more. Let's see, the creep spread is actually starting to work its way through the base, through the middle, quickly approaching the middle of the map as well. And let's see, what are these Mutalisks going to do? They're going to get warded off pretty much at every angle. There is some missile turrets down already. Pretty much from every angle. Just, I suppose maybe these gas geysers are a little bit vulnerable. Let's see, 3 bases versus a 3rd base here as well. So 3 base versus 3 base is quite okay for a Terran player. The Zerg player probably wants to get 1 base ahead. And that is pretty much for the production capability, not so much for the economy. Because typically 66 drones is the exact number you want to have for mining your bases out. Now, the number behind that, why 66 you might ask? We'll get through that after this engagement. So the Terrans engaging straight on. Oh, there was some nice bailing hits there. Quite nice. And looks like all of these Mutalisks getting cleaned up as well. Liberators are in place, not using them for ground attack, which he probably would want to use as well. But Mutalisk in place. Getting them taken out. Just 2 very low Mutalisks, getting them also destroyed. Very nice play here. Well done to ByuN. He did kind of overcommit, I think, with the Marines. He kind of sent them behind the mineral line, and that was, you know, pretty much the end of them. But quite okay otherwise. Okay is what I said, yes, I know. So let's see, he's just reinforcing his army right now with a bunch of Marines. Has a few Marauders thrown in there, I see. As you can see, 1 is being produced here. Doesn't actually have... Does he have any in there yet? No, he doesn't. He only has Hellbats. Now, Roachborn is on the way, so it's quite a late Roachborn. 8 minutes 30, I think, is very, very late. But of course, he had to sacrifice that, probably to get the Mutalisk up. Otherwise, he would not be able to support both Mutalisks and Roaches. Another movement here. 78 to 45 supply is our army numbers here. So, quite a tense moment here. I think that Soulkey could be in a lot of trouble. There we go, Stem is going down. There's 4 medevacs overhead. This is actually quite a nice positioning for the Liberator also. Going to start taking out workers on that. And the beautiful, beautiful Baney's going down there. Taking out a lot of those. And as you can see, there's actually a counterattack somewhere here as well. Looks like it was a bunch of Zerglings taking out half of the mineral line. But on the other hand here, these Marines, oh my god, the Banelings! Oh, taking out a lot of those units. But don't really want to engage onto the Hellbat, it seems. They just, like, ignored it. And there we go. So ByuN taking this next game. This means that ByuN wins the series with 3-1. Now I know I missed some of the workers at the bottom there, but I was focused mainly on this because of course the main engagement was going down, and this was the deciding factor. So 22 drones means of course you have lost, because at that point you are just too far behind and you're about to lose a base, and as a Zerg that is not looking good. So the series is taken by ByuN, moving on to the final of this tournament. And we're going to be moving on to the next semi-final on our side here. And that is pretty much it. ByuN swinging it back from 0-1 to 3-1 in his favor. Hope you've enjoyed this game. I certainly as hell did, with the series rather, not the game. And that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Good luck, take care. And of course, don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. Bye bye.